Hello, my name is Hamadani. I am from the team Baty5a. When we started thinking about a project that's going to solve some problems, we thought about our community, which is the GC community. So we thought about the lecture halls as we always see that the lecture halls are full of people with many students. So we thought of some kind of a counter that counts the number of the students in a lecture hall, and then give a beep when the lecture when the students entering a certain lecture hall exceeds the limit.
Good evening, my name is Yasser Saad, and I'll be telling you our approach to solve this problem. As Mudda said, our problem is the number of people in lecture halls, because we don't find enough seats. So to solve the problem, we thought of limiting the number of people inside the lecture hall. How would we find a way to limit the number of people? Our approach was to put two sensors, one on the entrance and one on the exit, that the entrance sensor would increment every time a person enters the hall, and the exit sensor would decrement every time someone leaves. Once we reach the limit of maximum students inside the hall, a buzzer goes off, which indicates that the maximum number of students is inside the lecture hall.
I handled the IR sensors, infrared sensors, which works only for a short distance and detect any objects. When there is an object, the output will be 0. And the second thing I handled was the pin assignments. I assigned the pins on quatres to handle voltage and inputs on the altera.
My name is Omnaya, and as Mariam explained how the infrared sensors work, I'm going to take a closer look at how they worked within our project. The sensors were placed, one at the entrance of the hall and one at the exit of the hall. And every time someone entered the hall, the sensor would increment, and it would show at on the 7-segment screen number screen. And then when anyone left the hall, the sensor would decrement by 1, and it would also show on the 7-segment screen. The default of the sensors is 1, and we used 1 digit just because it's a prototype.
Hi, my name is Nadine, and I will be explaining the circuit for this project. We have the sensors, the input, the one that reads the people who are going outside, and the one who reads the people who are going inside. In the sensors, we have the voltage and the ground and the voltage and the output. The ground is all connected together here and connected to the ground of the buzzer. And the voltage is all connected here and connected to the voltage of the altera board, which is 5 volt. The ground, the buzzer and the outputs of the sensors is all connected here, and then later on connected to the altera board in the pins that we assigned on quartz.
Okay, so now we'll be demonstrating how our circuit works. We'll start off by setting the putting an object in front of the in sensor, which should increment the counter. Now, as soon as the counter reaches 9, the buzzer should go off. As you can hear, or hopefully you can hear, the buzzer is going off right now. Now the counter should decrement when the out sensor goes off. And as you can see, it went back down to 0.
We met several errors. The first error that we met, that the problem is that we cannot change a value of a certain variable within many always blocks. We have to make, if we want to change the value, for example, for the variable num, we have to make one always block diagram is able to change this value. Another error was but not a syntax one, was that we connected the wrong pins with the wrong sensors, so it gave a weird output. Moreover, that the pin assignment we did on the Verilog or Quartus didn't match what we assigned it in the hardware. Thank you all. I hope that you liked our project and wait for many more.